Hello Virgo, welcome to a weekly reading. I am back. I hope you guys are doing amazing, but I guess we're gonna have a little look and see what you're feeling in just a second. This is gonna be for the week of the 18th going to the 24th. I feel like I forgot how to do these intros of July. So let's jump straight into it, Virgo, and see what is happening for you guys, okay? Let's see what the week ahead has for you. All right, Spirit, for Virgo, for the 18th to the 24th, please. Well, I need to know. Ooh, okay, let's get you two more. Please, Spirit, two more. Spirit's taking their time, huh? Let's see. For Virgo, please, Spirit, two more cards. What do they need to know for the week ahead? Thank you. Okay. And one more. Okay. Great outcome. Okay. I do see something very great. I do see a lot of self-love coming in for you, Virgo. I want to kind of point out the cards on the bottom of the deck here. Brio and the yin energy. Now, this is great because the yin is kind of Venusian. It gives me Empress vibes, if I'm being honest, because it's the feminine energy. It's about I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me is mine already, so I don't need to worry, I don't need to doubt, and I also don't need to chase anything. It doesn't mean that we don't do anything to work towards the things that we want, but it's just saying that we're not going to worry or fear about the outcome of situations, because what's meant to be will be. Just by you being you, you naturally do attract in opportunities. So this card of Breathe is saying calm down, all right, and understand yourself. Be okay with yourself first, because that's what we really need to focus on. Everyone needs to focus on, because physical achievements don't really define who you are. And I think this is about grounding yourself here, because maybe an expectation of something or wanting to know an outcome of something is kind of unsettling you. If there is any fear, then just remember who you are and the fact that you are a divine being and that you are capable of, just by being yourself and doing what you love to do, attracting in great opportunities. It could be about love. So again, you are getting true love coming in for you, but you don't need to prove yourself to anyone to be able to have this, by the way. And with the Breathe card here, the moment that you start to kind of worry, doubt, fear, focus on what other people are doing or compare yourself to other people, the more you're going to ruin what you're building for yourself. So one thing I'm going to say here is just focus on you. It doesn't mean to abandon everything else, but just to really focus on you. And maybe meditation will help. Maybe guided meditation will be great for you. Doing things for yourself, reading, doing things that you love to do. Because there are some changes coming through for you here, Virgo, which is why Spirit's asking for you here to be present. The opportunities present themselves to you in the present, all right? Which is why it's a gift. But the future and the past aren't really, well, the future, we never really know what's going to happen. So anticipating that is only going to kind of give you anxiety. Focusing too much on the past and the things that have happened and comparing your life to then, or worried about it repeating itself, is only going to, again, give you more anxiety. So in order to be calm, in order to really be open to receive, like the Yin card is suggesting, we have to really be in a very our own zone, all right? And I want you to just focus a little bit on your own zone and your own inner peace at this time, and not to allow people to unsettle that, not to allow situations to unsettle that and outcomes to unsettle that, because there are a few changes going on around you. It is beyond your control, all right? One thing I'm going to say is that whatever needs to change is changing. If it was supposed to be in your life, it wouldn't run away from you, okay? And it's just to remind you of that. Now, coming through with the Oracle cards, you do have a leap of faith ready to be taken very soon. It might not be within this week, but I do see that you're getting hints that this is going to be happening, whether it's just spiritual downloads. Maybe this is where the anxiety is coming through. I always know in my experiences that I always say your soul is like a few steps ahead of your physical body. So it's kind of been through the things that you're about to go through, which is why sometimes we get like a gut feeling that something's going to happen, is because it already kind of has. You've already kind of been through it. That's why when you know something good is going to happen, you get that kind of gut feeling that it is, because again, your soul is a few steps ahead, which is why it guides us. Okay, so you get in this kind of anticipation. I can actually feel the gut feeling coming through. The cards that I'm the cards that are coming up for you is the not for you card, which is about understanding that just some paths aren't the right paths to go down. It's going to be clearer to you within this week that someone is not for you, no longer for you, and something's just not working out. Whenever this card comes in, it always says that there is something higher than yourself that's trying to block this for a reason, because something about this is unfair. Whether it means because someone's not as invested in this, whether it is work, it could be anything, so just apply it to your situation how it is. But let's say, for example, if it's in terms of work, someone may be wanting to get you to do all these things for them but not give you that back, like rewards for it back. It could be also in terms of love, where, you know, someone has hidden intentions. This not for you card suggests that there is an unfair game here, which is why Spirit's trying to block you from getting involved in this. So if you get rejected, then again, it's the divine's way of telling you that this is just not for you. Okay, we then have the come to the edge. So if there is any rejection, there is any difficulty, you're being asked to take a leap of faith. Something is no longer for you. Maybe it once was, but it's asking for you to take a leap of faith here. If you've been feeling a little bit lost, or almost not lost, but feeling as though something is unfulfilling, then it's about taking a different leap of faith, doing something different, changing things up a little bit. And it does feel like this is what you're being guided to do. And whenever this card comes through, it's an idea that you've been kind of, I always say, flirting with for a little while now. Maybe kind of fantasizing about what life would look like if you did something a little bit different, and to change something up. You might even be physically changing your appearance. You could be, again, changing the way that you deal with situations, or changing physically your work, how you do your work. I kind of do see renovations, so maybe there's some changes going on in your surroundings literally as well, but also it's internally and maybe even externally for some of you guys as well. Could be changing your looks. We also have a message in a bottle, which is saying that Spirit is going to be speaking to you within this week. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to how people speak, because some people just snitch on themselves. Okay, so just be aware of this and take it when it's calling you. Okay, this also speaks of a new opportunity. So someone could be asking you to travel with them, someone could be asking you to do something with them, and Spirit's asking you to take a leap of faith, okay, to do that. Okay, because it feels like you don't want to live life the way you have been living it, which seems to be a theme for the earth signs here, which is why a direction might change. Okay, you could be getting an important phone call this week here, which is going to be a wish fulfillment for you as well. Okay, an opportunity. All right, let's see. Let's get an overall energy, please, for Virgo. Overall energy. I'm going to readjust myself. For Virgo, please. Knight of Cups. Well, you do have someone who is very interested in you. Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be you. Someone has feelings here, but let's just clarify this. The Knight of Cups, outside of love, by the way, for you guys too, is always about kind of crossing the threshold here, crossing the fear, because fear is an emotion here. So it's kind of asking you to kind of conquer that. You are going to naturally come across whatever this water represents. In my opinion, it's about fear and some uncomfortable emotions, but it gets you to the other side, to a side you never explored before. So for some of you, for some of you, this is you. For some of you, this could be someone that you're dealing with is having to overcome something to do something they've never done before. And it could be about being in a relationship, or it could be about expressing their feelings. And I feel like you are also overcoming some fears to express some feelings too. The Hermit card coming through. Isolation. This is interesting. I feel like from experiences here, Virgo. Why are the Empress coming through? From experiences here, you kind of look at things a lot deeper. You are a deep person, and I think that your emotions are quite deep here. From experiences, maybe these fears have come up here. It does feel like you're doing some inner shadow work with the Hermit card. You may kind of have the desire to be alone within this week, which is interesting, because something in your gut, again, the Hermit card is also your higher self, in my opinion. So your higher self is advising you to overcome something that is difficult for you. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. You could be dealing with another Virgo, by the way. You're someone who puts you up on a pedestal here, actually, which is nice. This is someone who can see that you might have a lot of admirers at this time. This person wants to come through here to start something with you. This person sees this being a great connection. A great connection. The conversations that you have, the time that you share is really important to them. This is about a divine connection. This is soulmate. So this person stands out to you. You stand out to them. They see that you got a lot of attention. They see that it kind of feels like this person feels quite lucky. That's the vibes that are coming through, because they're also a supporter of you as well. I don't know what you do, but someone feels like they that you have a lot of success ahead of you as well here, Virgo. The Six of Wands is someone wants to come out of the war zone with you and have a smooth journey. That's what it feels like. But this Hermit card feels like a blockage. So maybe someone's experiences have stopped them from reaching out, to question love almost. Maybe you're wondering whether this even is love, Virgo. You're questioning your feelings here. Whether it's love or whether it's just passion and lust. That's what it feels like. But it actually does feel like love, Virgo, which is interesting. The Ace of Cups coming through here is pure, it's deep. And you're also protecting your heart space too. It's almost like you're kind of over-analyzing that cup here, because you don't want to accept this if it's not the way that you feel. Because on your side, you have the Ace of Cups. Well, I'm assuming it's the Hermit. Yeah, I'm asking how they view you, and we have the Ace of Swords here. So they see you as an honest person. They see that you're very forward, very direct with this. You're very honest. Even when sometimes it might be a bit brutally honest, Virgo. Maybe you do really place a lot of boundaries with this person because you've been hurt in the past and you're just protecting your heart space here. Again, this person does have you up on a pedestal, by the way, because they see you as someone who is abundant, someone who can carry themselves, someone who is there looking out for other people. You're very kind, very nurturing. This person might see you as like someone who would be great to have a family with as well. Because of the heart that you have. But they have seen it's been broken before. Maybe a few times, actually. They see with the Three of Swords that you do still carry a little bit of pain, or you do not trust so easily. And actually, sometimes this person questions how you feel towards them. They're a little bit unsure here. Maybe because maybe you walked away. Or maybe because they feel like you might walk away here if you wait too long, because with the Eight of Cups, you're building something. Maybe the last 8 months means something here. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So this person does have a lot of nostalgia towards you, whether you're at a distance at the moment or what. We have the Six of Cups, which is they see you guys having some very fond memories. They think about you a lot. But with the Two of Pentacles, maybe you're scared of repeating the past. They're scared of repeating that past, maybe even as well. Two of Pentacles, clarify this, please. Yeah, someone is unsure about whether this is gonna work. I think this is why they're going slow here. We have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer as well. Especially with the Tower card here. It feels like someone is worried or trying to prevent a Tower moment from happening, which is why they're going slow. Okay, and now we have the Queen of Cups here. So you guys match. That is a soulmate connection here. Can I clarify what the Not For You card is about? The Strength card. Okay, we have some good cards coming through. So I feel like you've already walked away from what's not for you. Yeah, especially when it comes down to career, by the way. It just feels like you're adjusting how you do things and what you're doing, actually. Because for the Seven of Pentacles, you've been invested in something and it might not be working out the way that you want it to. You're looking at something from a different perspective, and you might decide to, some of you might decide to move, or some of you might decide to do things differently. Maybe you have more determination, do something that you're more passionate about, which I would suggest is a good thing for you. But you have the Strength card as well. So you've already moved past what's not for you, and you have the strength to move past what's not for you. Eight of Wands is about positive changes. So you're walking away from things, again, that do not serve you and into something more positive. And 10 of Pentacles, great for finances. So again, getting more than what you thought you could, but it's also about stability in life. And again, moving towards the direction that leads towards this legacy. So the decisions that you make and the gut feelings that you have are leading you in the right direction, okay? But it does mean that some changes will happen, but it's in the good direction, okay? Just follow where the wind is blowing, okay? That's what it feels like, because this is when we go against the wind, or when we go towards the wind, or go with the wind. We're going where the universe wants us to go here, okay? Anything else Virgo needs to know for this week? We have the 3 of Cups. So you have happiness coming through. You might find yourself being a little bit more social around this week here. We have the 3 of Cups, which is about you doing what makes you happy. This is about celebrations here, especially again in terms of your career, especially in terms of some commitments here as well. Something is different in your energy. You're more passionate about things. You are getting a lot of attention about things as well. I kind of get a sense that maybe you've had to walk away from someone who had you in a third-party situation. With the Death card though, this brings in transformation. So despite how difficult that might have been to go through, you will, despite the odds, win over this. And in fact, I see that you become better because of this. It's a complete transformation. Your sense of self-worth will go up even more than it has been. It's like a glow-up card with the Queen of Wands here, but it feels like you're going to put a lot of your time and energy into your career and doing what's right for you and celebrating yourself, celebrating your life, celebrating the friendships that you have. The 3 of Cups is also about gratitude, so I do see a lot of great things coming for you as well, which is great, okay? Color yellow is important for you. As I'm saying this is great. Maybe you should wear some more yellow, but we have Judgment, truth, clarity, complete clarity is coming in for you here, Virgo. If you've had doubts about something this week, you're going to be very certain about what you need to do next because the truth is coming out. Some of you, that could again be an announcement, because one thing I do have is message in a bottle. So that is coming forward for you. Things that you've been feeling stuck in, you're now taking the blindfold off. Spirit's taking the blindfold off. You're going to notice that there is always a solution. There's always an outcome. You're not stuck in anything that has been difficult for you and again uncertain for you. It's about coming outside of your head as well. Spirit's going to make things very known to you that there is somebody here. Well, there's happiness here, celebration here. We also have you standing in your power as well, but this could also be a love interest again that was coming in for you, who wants to make things very clear with you about their intentions and the fact that they want reciprocity here as well. They want to see where things go. With the 6 of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Sun card in terms of your career, especially if you work for yourself, you are going to be spending more time and energy on doing good things that are going to reward you back, because that's what the 6 of Pentacles Virgo energy is all about. 6th house is about your work, your daily routines, your habits. You're going to be improving them. You're going to be giving more to things that are going to, again, give back to you. And you're kind of giving into long-term happiness, not short-term. So what you might find is that even though I do see you going out and enjoying yourself, you might be saving more money. You might be, again, doing more in terms of your work, doing overtime, extra hours. You might be doing more than what you used to, because even though it's difficult, this is what the compromise card is all about with the 6 of Pentacles. Even though it might be difficult to give to this, it will balance you out in the future. And the Sun card comes in, the Emperor comes in as you're making the right decisions for this empire of yours to build towards your happiness here as well. So any routines or anything that you're doing within this week will actually pay off for you as well, which is great. And especially in terms of your work here, also looks good as well. Especially if you work with a clientele, I see a lot of good feedback and a lot of people who want what you have to offer, okay? And this could also be a promotion or a bonus for some of you if you work for other people. We have the Hierophant coming through. So again, great in terms of work, especially, again, it's ascending. So you guys are ascending in your work, but this is also about love too. You could actually have someone who sees you as a star here, sees you as someone who is amazing. Maybe feels like you're a bit out of their league in a good way. As a star, but we have the 7 of Pentacles. Someone admires you. Someone wants to communicate this. Could be an Aquarius here. This King of Swords is someone who doesn't always show it, but it's on the inside. This person has a cold exterior, but they do admire you. They do see you as someone special to them with a star card, and they do see you as a wish fulfillment. So someone is likely going to make something more serious here for you. I feel like they're just confused or unsure about how to go about it with the Magician. The Magician is kind of like for me, it's about having confidence that you have everything you need to have. And maybe this person struggles with confidence here, about maybe they feel a little bit insecure, or what's the word for it? Inferior when it comes to you, which is not the case. They have all the tools. It's just about the confidence to use that, basically, and to come forward and to clear this confusion. I think sometimes their emotions get the best of them, when in reality they have what it takes. I feel like you'd like them too, basically, is what that means. They can take things to the next level, but they're just fearful for whatever reason. Okay, maybe of getting their heart broke. Let's pull you out some love cards. Someone feels like there's something unrequited here. Someone feels like maybe you don't like them as much, or you feel like they don't like you as much here. I think that there needs to be some conversations about this, if this is what you're going through. Stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like maybe you've dealt with people, whoever's been going through this fear and overthinking in terms of relationships and a love offer, it feels like it's because they've been through an unrequited situation. So it's asking for optimism when it comes down to this, okay? Just because you've been through that in the past and some people did not have your intentions in mind, Spirit's saying that you should trust and stay optimistic that you are going to find true love. Having faith will bring you romance. That's what that says. And trust on the bottom of the deck, and release your ex. Whoever you're dealing with now is a soulmate, because we have that card here, okay? But I think that in the past there has been some issues. You do feel maybe there was unrequited love, and someone may have rejected or taken stuff from you or cheated or anything like that. But I feel like this person that's in your life is not the same. And the person who's coming into your life is not the same either. Now, we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. So the people who are coming into your life are in it for a reason. They're all here to teach you something, to help uplift each other. I do see a sense of community coming in as well. So this could be a great time for networking and meeting new people. And again, having that support system around you as well. But the fact that it's all coming together, the Great Gathering, says Spirit has a plan, okay? Spirit has a plan. What needs to happen will happen here. We also have Imra, which says, where are you being called to journey to? So for a lot of you guys, I do see a sense of a gut feeling pushing you in a direction to achieve more, to be more, to do more here. And we have Awakening, which let's read to you. If I can grab it. Okay, this says, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So you guys are stepping into who you're supposed to be here, which is amazing. I'm going to pull you out some tea leaf tarot as well, just random one. So it has to say for Virgo. We have Box, you will receive a gift. Okay, very nice. Okay, well, that's good luck for you within this week. Okay, Virgo. There's a lot going on for you. I kind of get a sense that there's not a lot of like conclusions this week. I think that you're kind of still going along this journey, and this kind of might be dragged out for the week ahead, but it almost feels like you're going to receive some inner truths, and again, intuitive hits, like the card was saying, that's going to give you a lot more clarity about where you're actually heading. Because I remember in the past we was a little bit lost here, Virgo, but you will be taking a leap of faith very soon. This could even be travel here, because something is not working out for you. So you have to see any kind of rejection, anything that is difficult that happens out of your control. It's just not for you. Some things just aren't for you, but there's always a reason behind it. There's always something better. So just be aware of that. But you do have love coming in for the majority of you. You do have Spirit saying here to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. It's always going to be uncomfortable here to do something that means you're to do something that is great for you. It's almost like there's always a little bit of bad with good, and vice versa too, you know. So it's saying here, just this little bit of uncomfortability can lead towards some great experiences and great achievements. So it's a small sacrifice for something greater, and it almost seems like the theme of your reading for this week. So trust in yourself to be able to cope regardless of what life throws at you, because I do see some great things happening for you, and it's all for your all for your legacy, all for your future, okay? Now, Virgo, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I wish you guys all the best. Just beware of scammers in the comments. I'm not doing any giveaways at the moment. I'm not reaching out to people for readings. I'm not doing anything like that, so just be aware. I don't communicate on Telegram, or I'm not doing WhatsApp like that either, so just be aware that there are people like that going around in the comment section and also on Instagram, so just block them, or actually report them for me first. Thank you. It makes my life a little bit easier, because it's hard to take these people out, but it's happening a lot in the tarot community, and I don't think we can really do much about it. So really, it's up to you. Make sure you're safe. Make sure that you aren't falling for these little tricks, okay? But anyways, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time, okay?